Namaste, my dear friends. A common question that people ask is, what is the best time to practice yoga? Now, traditionally, yoga was practiced mostly in the morning time before sunrise, and especially through a practice that would include asanas, pranayama, as well as meditation. This is what was done in traditional time because the people felt that for these long practices, intense practices, the best time was to do it before eating food and after the body has well rested. The longest break we have between meals is usually the night time, and the most relaxed the body is, or the most rested the body is usually during our sleep time. So when we wake up, the body is rested enough so that they can engage with long and intense practices. Having said that, we live in different times now, and we are not doing the same practices that the yogis were doing, and we have to adapt practices that are suitable for our therapeutic needs or our life circumstances, and these could open up a number of possibilities. Therefore, certain practices could be done in the morning time, certain practices could be done in the afternoon time, and certain practices could be done just before going to bed. For a mother who has many children, for example, and she has to send her children to school, it would be a rush to ask her to do the practice when she wakes up, because her whole focus would be how to get the children ready for school. Or a person who has to commute long to the job, maybe she has to drive for 2 hours one way and 2 hours in the other way. It would also be very difficult to ask this person to get up very early in the morning and practice. So we may have to offer flexibility that maybe you could practice a short practice during your lunch break and another short practice during the time before you go to sleep. So the best time of practice is not necessarily a fixed time, but what the yogis would say is that the best time of practice is when you have the capacity to have time for yourself, where you are unrushed. So my friends, please remember, yoga is about flexibility, and this includes also the concept of flexible times. So yoga is a flexi time practice, and therefore you must find that time that is most suitable for you to embark on your yoga journey. But please remember that certain practices may not be suitable at certain times of the day. For example, if you do very stimulating practices in the evening time, you may not fall asleep. So just that kind of precision needs to be remembered so that you don't end up not sleeping or you don't create other kinds of complications in your life. So please remember, yoga may be practiced at different times of the day based on what we can, but at the same time we must make sure that it's the appropriate practice done in the appropriate time. Thank you for your time, my friends. Namaste.